Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I'm your host, the boy G, and oh, we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Alright, in this video, we are gonna talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist 2 for Nintendo Switch 2. Alright, obviously, if I'm talking about a 2, there was a 1, alright? Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist is probably one of my most favorited games, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so for me to find a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that I can really resonate with and play a lot and enjoy, you know, it's a little rare sometimes for me. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist was amazing, phenomenal, I love it. It's so great. It has over, well, I don't think over, but it has like 10,000 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in that game, and I enjoy it very much. So, in Legacy of the Duelist, you get to actually take on every single, like, you know, era of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know the storyline, the duelist that took place in that storyline of that era of generation of whatever. Okay, like you can go through Yu-Gi-Oh! You can go through Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, you know, etc., etc. You know, and I love that. And you know, I really want Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist 2 to follow that exact same format, because in Legacy of the Duelist we weren't able to go through the story or collect any of the cards or take on any of those duelists from Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. Now, mind you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush is still, I think, pretty much very new. I'm not even sure if it even has an English dub yet, or if it even has been brought to like America. Like, to be honest, you know, I haven't really kept up on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, but regardless, eventually I do want to watch it whenever it's dubbed English and brought to America, and unless it is, then somebody please tell me. But yeah, you know, and on Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, it was cool, it was alright. You know, they changed the art style. You know, that's when they jumped into in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, that's when they jumped into the whole Rush Duel thing, right? And then, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, I guess they just continued with that formula. So, whatever, you know. And then Speed Duel, I believe it started in, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. That one's okay, you know, I didn't really finish that one either. It was cool. But, regardless, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, we do get to take on, like I said, all of the different stories and all of the different duelists and, you know, generations. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5Ds, Zexal, Arc V, and Vrains. Now, Legacy of the Duelist 2 should have all of those, plus, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. So we could put both of those, you know, now those storylines and, you know, that generation and those duelists, we could put them in the game now, and including all of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, the new ones that have been introduced and brought into those new seasons and that arc or whatever. You know, I think that would be super dope in like in a game. You know what I'm saying? The first Legacy of the Duelist already had 10,000 cards. There's been way more cards that have been released ever since, like since Legacy of the Duelist. I don't even know how many. They're probably like, yeah, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. Like, maybe there's like 13, 14, 15,000 Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards now. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be really wrong. But definitely a lot of cards have been released since Legacy of the Duelist came out. And Legacy of the Duelist, it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you know, the free-to-play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online game that you can play on your phones, your Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, PlayStation, Xbox, blah, 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 everywhere. You can play the game on anything. Doesn't really matter what you can play it on a Game Boy, probably not though. But yeah, now Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that constantly gets updated. Okay, obviously, because it's an online game, people are playing, and you know, you keep updating it. I don't know why they don't do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, but they don't do that. And that really sucks, because then the card cap stops at 10,000. That's it. No future updates will add more cards to it. Nothing will get fixed. Nothing will get dropped in, thrown in, added onto the game. Nothing. That's it. You got what you got. You get what you get. You don't get upset. So now, see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that kind of scares me, because I feel like since we already have Master Duel, they might not make a Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, Legacy of the Duelist 2, which really sucks, because just because we have a free online Yu-Gi-Oh! Free-to-play game that gets constantly updated and brought in new cards and all the time and gets everything, that doesn't mean we shouldn't get a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Like game in the franchise, like of its own. You mean, not just like an online game. And I think that'd be really cool because I still want to be able to duel people from the anime and every single generation and all that stuff, because you can't really do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's like always online. Like, if you do it on there, it always has to be online with random people that are like playing ridiculously like complicated and summoning 17 times in one turn, which is ridiculous, and they're winning in like 2-3 turns. That's annoying. All right, I don't like that. I mean, so you got to battle online, or you play your friends online, or like there's like a computer that you could take on, but it's like a learning thing, and it teaches you how to play, and then you got to do certain things that they make you do that you can't choose your own deck, and you got to do what they tell you to do. And I don't like it. Okay, I want to be able to take on the computer, you know, all of the duelists that are from all the different generations with me, myself, with my decks that I've created, with the cards that have come into the game. I want to be able to do that, like just like in Legacy of the Duelist. I love Legacy of the Duelist. Is so good. That might be my second, probably my first now favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game. You know, alongside with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. So yeah, Legacy of the Duelist is really good, man, and I really want a part 2 because yeah, Master Duel is cool, but it doesn't hit how Legacy of the Duelist does, and it sucks because if I want to make a new deck or try out some new cards, I can't just. What if it, like in my new deck in real life, has cards that that came out recently that are brand new, aren't in Legacy of the Duelist, so then I gotta try to make it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and that takes too much time and work and duels and money and this and that and jewels and gems and that, and it takes so long to be able to build a deck in there. I just prefer it on Legacy of the Duelist, and hopefully Legacy of the Duelist 2. So yeah, I don't think just because we have Master Duel doesn't mean they have to stop making like Yu-Gi-Oh! Actual mainline games. Okay? I don't want them to stop doing that. And I think this will be good. It'll be really good too, also for like Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Rush. That way you'll be able to introduce those cards, though, those seasons, that arc, those duelists, because they have a lot of duelists in there. You know, I've seen a good amount of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. It was alright. I mean, like, it ain't no Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what I'm saying? Like back in, you know what I mean? Like back in the day, but it's cool. I enjoyed myself. Yeah, I would love to see that in a game and duel those people myself. And especially Gold Rush, because that I really don't know a lot about. All I know is that the main character in there, I don't even know his name. I think it's like Bobby. I don't know. It's not Bobby. I just made that up. But yeah, all I know he's not human. He's like an alien from another planet, and then it's weird. But he looks human. So yeah, I don't know. Either way, I want both of those arcs also in a Legacy of the Duelist 2. That way I can take on all of them. And also, like, you know, when they return all of the old generations into Legacy of the Duelist 2, there's a bunch of duels from a lot of the arcs that they forgot, like, or they, I don't know about they forgot, but they definitely didn't add into the game. And I don't like that. Some duels, like, and there was some important duels that wasn't added, and just like, I don't know, it wasn't in the game. Like the duels, like some duels weren't there, and yeah, I didn't like that. So they need to fix that. Include the duels that even they feel like aren't that serious or important or part of the story or part of the main story. It doesn't matter. Put every single duel in there. I want to be able to duel every single person. Throw them in the game. Okay? Put them in the game so I can duel them and so everybody else can duel them. I'm just saying. But yeah, man. I really want a Legacy of the Duelist 2. I think that would be really good. I think it would sell really very well. You know, they give people a break off that whole Master Duel and then dueling on people online and then doing all the most ridiculous combos and moves and summonings and this and that it's just too much. I'm sorry, it's too much. Like monsters effects now, big monster effects now. They got like 8 effects. Like it's ridiculous. Like back in the day, monsters just had 1 effect. That was it. But now everybody got effects. And monsters be having like 5 or 6 effects. Like, why? Like, what the heck? Anyways, like, I don't know. But, yeah. A Legacy of the Duelist 2 is very much needed. To me, anyway. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that would like that as well. Just, I mean, they're getting a little tired of the Master Duel, you know? It's like the difficulty is like, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I want on the Nintendo Switch 2. So let's see what's up, right? Yeah. that's all I got. You guys, let me know how you feel about a Yu-Gi-Oh, Legacy of the Duelist 2. Would you like that? Would you not? You tell me the good and the bads of what you think about it, Put it in the comments, talk to your boy, and let's chitty chat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Game Aim Plus, please subscribe, click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Boom! Yeah! Woo!